Okay, good evening, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Chris, Ray, David, good to see you guys. All my regular friends. It's with what's up? Well, it's with a little regret. This is going to be my last Sunday night stream. It's just not catching on. You know, I added some things behind the scenes where certain folks are upset with me. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They're not coming in. I'm not just going to come up every week and just talk. And be different if I had time because, I work. I know a lot of you, most of you do. But it's hard to spend the time to come up with good topics to talk about and put on a decent show and just be able to talk. Like Bill, the drone reviewer, has got his sources and whatever, and he does his research and everything. And guys like that, and they can actually spend a broadcast talking about certain things and make it interesting, and they do. He does a great job. My whole thing was just chatting, shooting the stuff, and whatever comes up. And sometimes we covered some really good stuff, But I mean, I've noticed people can start up brand new channels and get 40 people to show up, and Sunday night, late at night, the most I get is 17, 18, 19, maybe 20. But I do really appreciate you guys. I do. The same guys always come in, and I enjoy talking to you guys. I do. It's the reason I kept doing it, to tell you the truth. But like I said, it's getting tough. I can't get people to come on to chat with me. Chris, I'm looking at you. It's been a while, brother. But I just need help, talking. If we're just going to talk, you need somebody to talk to. I could talk to chat all night. Makes for a boring program. And I think that's what the problem is. Not that you guys are boring. Talk about this guy, if I had the time, I would research during the course of the week different topics and like that, and find out what I can find out and present it, and it'd be great. But anyway, I mean, I'm willing to talk about anything you guys want to talk to. I know, Chris. I know you would. I'm just kidding you. Your connection's so awful, and I understand. But just seeing your face makes me happy. Yeah, I've made some people unhappy recently, so I'm gonna back out of the whole thing a little bit, and if I got something, I tell you, I got one video that's got 5.2 thousand views. I know, Ray. Keep your good eye open, though, okay? And it was being visited by people I don't know. I don't know anything about, and I probably should have monetized that somehow. Put a little link, made a couple dollars, but that video where I was talking about the Master Air Group, I reviewed something. Maybe I should start doing more reviews. But anyway. We always had fun. Love for Jackbox chats. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not leaving. I'm just not going to be around so much. Like I said, there's only so much of me people can put up with. Yeah, obviously. But thanks, though. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate it. Mika Steve. Hey, what's up, Steve? How you doing? Like I said, I found someone's angry at me because of some commitment I didn't keep, and I just couldn't keep. I just couldn't. Actually started talking to other people about me. And I'm tempted to do the same thing, and I probably have. And I just want to keep it friendly and happy and fun. And I'll meet some of you guys at Spin Up, and I'll probably stream live from that. And you'll probably see me on a Sunday night. You might see me on a Saturday night. You might see me live from my drone and just hear my voice. What's up, Bags? How you doing, buddy? But anyway, I mean, if anybody wants to come in and talk, that'd be great. Let's put the link out there. But anyway, yeah, Ray, you're going to be down here for the winter. I'm sure we'll get some good videos on your boat, maybe even my boat. Did I get your number out of? Are you talking to me? Out of the group chat? You can email. You guys can have my email address. I don't care. November 21st will be here soon. Yeah. No, we'll have a good time. Well, I'm going to see you before then. You're going to be at Spin Up, so. Put this up. This is my personal email address. There it is. I might delete that, so maybe maybe you should grab all. Well, that makes no difference. Okay, no takers. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I don't have anything in particular to talk about. Talk about my bowling tonight. Oh God. Although I did very impressive email. Yeah, I know. Renee Consulting. That's a very old email address. I've had that Jesus, probably 28 years, maybe longer. I used to do consulting. I used to do website consulting and I've done a lot of things actually. I worked with NASCAR. I've done a lot of stuff. Matty Boy doesn't stop in my channel anymore. We'll just leave it at that. Cool. Thank you. Actually, I will check that just to be sure you're telling me the truth here. Let me see. Okay. Very good, Dustin. Thank you. You shortened your name. For a second there, I wasn't sure it was you. Yeah, they're in Doc's channel. I wasn't going to come on because we have. Yeah, I worked in NASCAR. Yeah. Let me see. I used to work with a company called Keldan Media. We did a lot of work with the trucks, truck series, and then we did some Bush. We worked with SpeedTV.com. An old friend of mine had kind of an inside track. He was a promoter for a couple of different teams, and then started up a company with a very popular DJ in northeastern Pennsylvania. And we were doing all kinds of stuff for those guys. We do their media kits for the races. We do their websites. We did truckseries.com, which actually became the place to go. It's not anymore. It's gone. But for years, we were the rag. We were the guys that were writing about, especially the trucks, because the trucks was the redheaded stepchild. It wasn't getting the attention it deserved. So we saw that need. We filled it. And eventually ended up providing all the content for Speed TV, which included Bush and Arca and Cup and Rolex and so on and so forth. It was a lot of work because somewhere around the world, 24 hours a day, there's a race going on. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna hang it up on Sunday nights. I'm just not that popular, Richard. But you know, I I'll be out there. You know, if you got the alerts turned on, you'll see me come in here and there. But the steady Sunday night thing, I'm just not providing you guys with enough interesting content. I made it easy on myself and called it Hangar Talk, as suggested by Doc Murdoch, where we just get together and kind of shoot the shit. But whatever we felt like talking about, and it's just not taking off. You know. Yeah, the trucks were great, actually. I'll tell you, it was Killer Be Killed. For the longest time, I mean, they were more fun to watch than the highly commercialized, highly supported Cup and Bush, for that matter, series. These guys are working hard to get into the bigger series and really raced, you know. Looks like one Vision aerial. Dustin's going to join in. I don't see a camera yet. There he is. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, I am outside,
You're live. You're a little crooked, but you're live. There you go. Okay. You're trying to get that thing perfect, huh? What are you using for your camera?
It's just a little webcam.
Okay.
I'm going.
Hey, Mike, that's you want to sit on my lap and eat free candy? Nothing's free, brother. You want to sit on my lap and eat something?
Wow.
Of course you can. I know that's pretty inappropriate. Of course you can. It's a talking to my wife on Sunday night. I could be talking to mine. She's out there right now, just wondering who I'm talking to. I'm talking to my PC every week. Is that Jeff Foxworthy? Hi, Tim. I believe it is. They're talking about you, Dustin.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not that bad.
Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, something to do. I was gonna go fly this afternoon, but now we got.
What's I could barely hear you. I could barely hear you, buddy. What are you saying?
Now we got like tornado watches coming in, and I was gonna go fly.
I was saying this is going to be the last fixed Sunday night thing. That doesn't mean I won't stream. I'm going to go back to just appearing out of nowhere.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. Yeah, this scheduled thing hasn't really panned out.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Well, like I said, if I could find the time, I mean, I need to make the time, to actually put together a show. Put together something to talk about. I mean, the casual thing where the same, where the guys would come in and talk to me, but they're not coming in anymore for whatever reasons. And I'm glad you're here, though. I appreciate it. and maybe come up with a couple of things to talk about, and and then I can just sit back and say something stupid here and there, and and it all all go well. But anyway, so who's going to spin up? I'm going to be at spin up. Are you going, Dustin? Did you figure anything out?
Yeah, I'm hoping to. But, I don't want to sit and you know not have gas money to help with the trip down there. So
I'd love to see you there. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I booked my flight. I'm gonna stay at the Best Western. I'm gonna get there about 2:45 on Friday,
okay.
and I'll be there till Monday.
I don't want to miss it though. It sounds like a lot of fun.
I don't know. I've never been to one. I imagine it would be. Everybody's all excited. They want to win something for free. I'd just like to meet up with some guys I haven't met and see some guys I haven't seen since last year. No, Timmy didn't mean anything. I'm not disappearing off the planet. What's up, Jody? How you doing? Welcome in. Mendez, welcome in. I, uh, I just, you know, I just feel like I smash the like button. Yeah, what's the like? Yeah, I just feel like maybe it's a bad time. How you doing, Chris? I don't know. I've made some unfriends recently, and I'm a little depressed to be honest with you. I'm a little sad. So some people are unfriending me and talking about me. So
It happens.
what happened to that whole the whole community and what happened? Okay, hey Ray, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Ray's a good man. You'll see more videos of me and him not catching. Ray, next time we're gonna go to the deep spot where you can throw the line in and pull out some catfish just to keep us busy. I do know where those spots are. I was hoping we could find something a little better, but it didn't work out. A lot of busy people. Yeah, I guess. I appreciate that, and I understand that. I tried to dip my toe into a little FPV. I can't do it to save my life. I mean, I don't know. Still like my camera drones. I'll talk about them all day, but people getting tired of that. Who's getting the new drones that are coming out? Everybody's all excited about Autel. I was at first too, till I saw the price. We can talk about that. I'm going to pay all that extra money to have a drone that's going to do slightly better video and stay in the air a little longer. It's not for me.
Yeah, it takes practice. I finally took the wife out on a flight. Oh, the video is funny.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good at just breaking what I have, and for real. That's the funny thing. I actually kind of like working on it. I'd probably enjoy building one. So, Chris, really, it was all. Uh, Chris was saying it got better just through using the simulators. I actually got that thing hooked up so that I can hook up my goggles to the PC, so I can actually do the simulator with the goggles on. So that worked out pretty good.
You just gotta sit down and do it. Let's do it.
Is there a division among ranks? No, no. God bless everybody. Can't expect everybody to like me. Third Eyes in. Oh, hey Robinson, how you doing? Is that a whole different ball game for you? You know what, Third Eye? If I had acro on or angle on, I think the result is similar. I hit things with it. I know. I gotta spend time. I like you, not like you like you. what, what does that mean, Chris? You're not in love with me? I love you. I love that beard. Yeah, I just, I mean, some folks you want to do stuff for and try to help them out, and then when you can't, all of a sudden you're a bad guy. So I don't want to get into it. I still think that thing is hooked up. I got that. I hooked up that converter that converts HDMI to RCA, and it worked. I'm able to hook the goggles up to the PC, so I have no excuses. I probably, yeah, that's a good question, Chris. What simulator did you use to learn on? That's a good question because there's so many of them. Memory muscle. I remember when I had muscles. It's a long time ago. I mean, it looks like there's muscles there, but it's just bulk. Okay, Chris, I'm waiting. What's the sim I should use?
Is he coming in?
Oh, Chris is here. Not Wedgeworth. The other Chris. Kate Chris. He was suggesting that I do the Sims. He said after about 10, and he flies. I mean, he flies great, and
Yeah.
he's actually fairly new to it, more or less, and he does a great job driving. Oh, you're driving? Are you driving a car? Is that what you're saying? Ooh, I got a private chat.
That was me.
Oh, is that your latest video?
Yeah. It was funny.
Oh, cool. I'll put it up. I got any
But
music I should worry about because
no, it's me and the wife talking. It's funny enough. I thought she was gonna fall over.
yep, 6 months to the Florida meetup. I'll be there. Definitely be there. That thing is like not even 15 minutes from my house. I can almost fly my drone to it from here. All right, you ready? Let's share this. Here, let's make it big. Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Gable. Dustin, is this your wife slash girlfriend or
That's my wife.
that's your wife? Okay. So this video is,
2018.
is purely just to embarrass her.
Yes. Well, she wanted to try a flight, so I'm like, well, put the goggles on. I'll take the tiny whoop out. And,
That looks like a mobula. Is that what that is?
yeah, yeah, it was pretty funny. She got so dizzy, well, she didn't fall over. I just started.
Looking up, looking down.
Yeah, man, I landed it, and I'm doing a little bit, I'm just trying to get her dizzy.
That was a great flight, Dustin.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I'm obnoxious, though. I like to mess with people. So, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
It's
You
about the
call
only
it.
way you'd get me to be able to fly that well is to hold it in my hand and circle around people.
Well, I was doing like little pilots with it and stuff like that, and she's all looking up, like, trying to follow the drone, and it doesn't work that way.
Robinson wants a replay.
Ain't so bad.
Yeah, I can't get enough of my friend's wife swearing on,
Well, it's on my channel too.
that
Get on there, watch it all you want.
was good. Yeah, Mikey's talking to you in the chats there.
Yeah, I'm typing them back now.
Oh, the Rolling Stones are there tonight? Very cool.
Where are they at?
Minnesota, apparently.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah, somebody from that band just recently died too. It's like, wow.
Well, they're 100 years old. I mean, they're going to be, they're going to keep dying.
I'm surprised that they found somebody to replace them that quick. They're out on the tours. I do like the Stones.
Oh, so what else we talk about? We talk about my bowling tonight. Hey, I had one good game. Bowled
What'd you bowl?
246.
That's better than I
That's
can do.
bowling night tonight. Yeah, just terrible. It took a pitcher and a half of beer, and I straightened up.
Sometimes it takes a minute.
Gotta relax.
I haven't been bowling in like 20 years.
You ever bowl, Dustin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been bowling a couple times.
It's my
It's fun.
it's my gone fishing league. We bowl 14 Sundays, and then I take our prize fund money and I lease the lady steward, and then I take the whole league fishing. And Tim Jackson is decided to join. Was that a sound effect or was that you? What's
Now
up,
that was
Tim?
me. How you doing, Jeff?
You sound like
Foxworthy?
Cartman.
How you doing? I swear he looks like Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworth.
Does anybody see that, or is that just me?
Yeah, let me know that.
I don't know. I think you kind of look like Jeff Foxworthy too. Just put a cap on.
No.
Uh,
So, what mic are you using? Are you using a laptop, One Vision?
No, it's a desktop. Cheap little webcam. Yeah.
his mic is attached to his headset there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Underneath on this StreamYard where it says cam and mic?
Yeah.
Go to your audio and see what mic you're using, because I don't think it's connected to that one on your head. I don't think it is, because you sound really low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I do see it's kind of low.
How do I sound, Tim?
You sound good, man.
Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the penetration? Okay.
I can hear. Brother. So what's going on? What's going on? I mean, you're not coming on Sunday night anymore? What the hell?
Well, it's funny. I put last Sunday night, and at one point we had 21 people here. You know what that would be? The most people I've ever had in here. 21.
Yeah. Still,
And not that I don't appreciate all the guys that come in here. I do. I like you guys are funny and interesting, and all that good stuff. You'd not rather not hear about penetration? Why? What's happened to you, Chris? I'm very sorry to hear that the word penetration makes you nervous.
Don't.
Um, it just seems like maybe late Sunday night when people have to go to work Monday morning. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad time. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I try to not overlap bigger channels. And so the guys can still watch the actually entertaining channels, and then come in here and and then shoot the shit. But I mean, just lately, I haven't had people coming in with me. I mean, tonight I do. I got two people. Look, you down there? Yeah,
you got the
you.
rowdy bunch. You got the rowdy
And
bunch in
I
here.
know. I see that. That's awesome. And now I'm starting to regret it. But look, 20 people.
Oh, damn.
The sympathy visits are here.
Oh, it's not. I got home from work early, so I only did like an hour shift. How's that? You know.
Well, what's up with that?
So, yeah. Usually, I watch your show at work.
Oh
I
yeah.
keep it on my phone, and yeah, I watch everybody's shows at work. Yeah.
Well, for a second there, I felt special. Then you had to throw that in there. That's nice. Yeah, I watch your show at work. I watch everybody's show at work. Don't
Now,
don't
see, I got two
don't feel
YouTube
good about
channels.
yourself, fucker.
One on my phone. It's different email, so it's a different YouTube channel. It doesn't show my icon like this one does.
Uh,
And yeah, I watch everybody's, but I watch yours. I watch two others. I don't watch everybody's. You know what I mean? But there's not enough time in the day for that.
who's funny like a clown, Chris? I'm looking at the comments here. Night Train's here. Hi, Mike. Edge, how you doing? Edge FPV.
Yeah, I think that was pointed at me.
Oh, you are kind of funny like a clown.
How you
Clowns
doing, Sean Mendez?
Clowns scare me
Everybody
a
in
little
the
bit
chat?
though. So, um, yeah. But anyway, like I said, I've been doing this on Sunday nights. I come home from bowling. I'm half lit from the beer from bowling. you know,
Mhm.
I come in and I have nothing for you guys, and I'd really kind of like to, if I'm going to have a steady channel, I'd like to be able to devote a little more time, you know, to putting together something that might be interesting, because now you guys came in tonight, so I'm good. I'm good. I talked to you. This is what the whole Hangar talk thing was. Is just kind of shooting the shit, and anything that comes up, that's what we'll talk about. And
Right.
that's the theme of the channel. But if it's just me, like a couple of shows, you know, like Marcel said he was going to be here tonight. So where is he?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, he's usually there too.
I'm trying to get somebody else up on the panel, but I don't know what he's doing.
See what I mean?
I'll try my best. Edge is probably at work.
That's
I
kind
don't
of
know
like a
if he's
sad
at
sack.
work.
I would just like to put up some kind of quality show. I'm going to start reviewing stuff. For example,
There you go.
I have this right here, this JVC, camcorder. This thing is a digital camcorder. And have you? It might be a little late to review this.
Only 10 years.
More than that. This thing is. I've had it longer than that. I did
Really?
recently do though. I did order the digital cable, and I hooked it up to the PC, and I transferred my videos, and now
Okay.
they're safe for posterity,
Okay.
which is kind of
Oh,
cool.
you know
Maybe
I am not at work.
I'll do a little video and show people how to do that. It wasn't actually that easy, as you might think it is. Just trying to clean the daughter's room.
Yeah.
Why didn't she clean her own room?
Daddy. Yeah, she helps everybody. Or he helps everybody. Not when you're typing. There you go.
I mean, that's nice. I could use somebody to clean my room.
I need somebody to clean my house.
I had you confused with that review. Well, what else do I got here to review? We can review the Tello.
I don't
Yeah.
even have the Tello. I never got the Tello.
Yeah,
Tello
what do you
works
think-
great.
What do you think of that one?
It's a great little diversion, you know. But you know,
Okay.
it's hard to be a reviewer because that means you have to have stuff to review. I've pretty
Yeah.
much found that out, you know. And
Yeah.
you got to spend money, you know.
I can review this. You know, this is a back scratcher. It's really good. It works very well. You know,
Back scratcher.
back scratcher.
Okay. What else can you do with that back scratcher?
Scratch my. Never mind. Don't want to talk about that. That's a little bit different. It'll be on another show. Might be on the Rowdy Bunch. You never know.
I mean, there's just all kinds of things we can review. Here. I have this Anchor flashlight here.
Oh,
This
there
is
you
a
go.
great flashlight. This thing is ridiculously bright.
I got one of those in my youth.
It's the Boulder.
Yep. I don't think mine's a Boulder though.
I'm
I
not
think
kidding. I'm not kidding. I actually like. I love this flashlight. Tell you the truth.
Yeah.
It is so stupid bright.
Does
And
it press? Does it turn on by pressing the handle, the top of the handle? That's what mine.
Yeah, it's got the button at the end. Yeah.
Yep. That's how mine is. It's nice.
Now, what are you flying for FPV?
I don't do FPV. Well, I got a Tiny Hawk too.
That sounds like FPV to me.
Yeah, but I really don't get out because I had an issue with it taking off, and if I crash it and then I try to disarm, rearm, it won't go back up. So
Really?
I kept on thinking that the battery wasn't charged fully, but it is. It shows the level of the battery right in the goggles.
See, with
It just-
disarm and rearm, and it won't, and it's level when you're doing this.
Yeah, and it just won't take off again. Frustrating.
So what do? Disconnect the battery, and then it works, or no?
Well, I do the same thing with another battery, and then it does it again. So,
Wait, so you would
somebody tell me-
disconnect your battery, reconnect your battery, and then it would fly, right?
No. Tried that. And then I put a different battery in there. It does the same thing again. So I might have to go in the beta flight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Sounds like it.
But it's frustrating. Well, I can get my Phantom 4 out. Boom, it's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm right with you there. You know, Robinson sold me these fat sharks, and they're awesome.
Oh, nice.
Sold me this. It's the Attitude V5s are great, and this Tyrannus, and it's awesome. And Doc gave me the Beta 75 that I smashed the shit out of, and I fixed it. And the funny thing is, the whole technical part of it, you know, getting it to beta flight and updating and then testing and changing and changing settings and learning all about that and then fixing things like soldering things and putting new canopies. I kind of like that whole part of it, the model building part of it. It's just when I put it in the air that I'm not crazy about.
Yeah.
You know,
Third Eye View just asked, did it show an error?
No error. It just what would
No
happen
error.
when you flicked arm? Did it beep or what?
Yep, disarm, then rearm. It did a beep beep and took off. But I don't know.
Well, you know what? Next time that happens, count the beeps because the depending on how many beeps in succession, it's telling you it's wrong.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
There are different. Look at that. See that? I learned something and I passed it on to my friend Tim.
Thank you so much.
I had kind of the same thing, and then I forget what the code was, but I looked it up online, and I was like, oh, and I went into beta flight and I changed it, and that problem went away.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just reading.
I don't remember what it was, but it was exactly right. Whatever the heck it was doing.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't do the motor's turn. No, after it lands and I disarm, rearm, try to take off. No,
Motor turn it just beeps angrily at you.
I gotta. It's been like 3 months since I found it, so I gotta.
Probably the code probably means stop effing crashing me, you bastard.
Yeah, it probably does. Get in a bigger field, you prick.
And you said that was the Tiny Hawk 2.
It's like I said, it was frustrating. So I got the Phantom 4 V2 and I got the Maverick 2 Zoom, so I'm set. Hey, it's Michael McReynolds.
How you doing, Michael? Welcome in. I would say something is wrong or it's just not right. You know, that's narrowing it down, Chris.
I'm trying to
Appreciate
get a day that I can catch up with Matt, Northeast Drones. I'm trying to find a day I can get a hold of him or I can meet up with him and he can have a look at it and tell me what the hell's wrong. So
Yeah, I had an issue where I kept losing all my settings.
Yeah.
I'd smash the crap out of it, and then the thing wouldn't fly. And then I'd hook up the beta flight, and everything was reset.
That's
So
weird.
yeah, it stopped doing it though. So for no
Really
reason
weird.
at all. Now it works fine. Because I had to be a smart guy. You know what I mean? I couldn't just fly it with the version that was on there. I had to let's update all the latest and all the newest and all the latest. Oh, now I got to start putting in VTX tables and figure out which one it is. And I learned all that and I got it working. And then but you know what it was? I was manually setting some things in just typing it in, manually setting some things and using Beta Flight for the other things. And I think with the newer version, the commands I was using, even though the drone recognized them, they didn't match the latest version of
Okay.
of the firmware.
Mhm.
I mean, an example of that would be they changed the code for the lights. You know, the one that the LEDs. The one that
Mhm.
Doc gave me, has got these 4 LEDs on the back, and I was manually setting it using. And don't ask me what it was. This is a while ago, but I was manually setting it, typing it in to make them work properly, and then they'd work once, and then it wouldn't work again.
Hmm.
And that's when I found out that the code changed with the newer version. So,
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it this weekend. Maybe I'll take a video of it with my phone, so I have something to show people. But
yeah. What kind of headset do you have? Can you record? Do you have DVR? Can you record?
it's just, I don't think I can. Nah, it's just the regular goggles, box goggles that come with the Tony Hawk 2.
Right.
But if that flew and I got used to it, and then I was going to try to build my own, they'd keep on going with it, and I just got frustrated and said, screw it.
You know, and you get frustrated, but then you could just pull out your Phantom or Air
Yep,
2S or Mini 2 and power it up, and off she goes.
that's right. It goes right up.
It goes right up, and you can get distracted, and it'll just hang there and wait for you.
Yeah, it does.
You
For
know?
that type of money, it better.
It's just they're very obedient. You know, it's like having a good dog. You know, stay. All right.
Unless
Yeah,
you
Phone's
got
ringing.
my-
Hang on.
Hi. Hang on. Okay, I'm hanging on my desk. Let me know when it's good to let go. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you got my Phantom, that's when you got some issues.
You got the Phantom 4V2, right?
Nah, I got the 2. I'll grab it.
All right.
What other drones do you have, Tim?
Say again.
What camera drones do you have?
I got the Phantom 4V2 and the Mavic 2 Zoom. I did have the Air 2 and the Air 1, but I sold them.
Yeah, I got to stick a new GPS in this thing.
That's cool. You know, that 2 Zoom, man. I almost pulled the trigger on that. I was
Good
deciding what to get, and then the Air 2S came out. I was like, all right. I'll save
That
the money.
Mavic 2 Zoom it's a good drone. I got 6 batteries for it. I need to get more batteries for the V2, the Phantom 4. I only have 1, but they're expensive as.
And what do you have, FPV, Bill?
What do I have?
Yeah.
FPV. All I've got is the Beta 75. You know, with the smashed up canopy. I don't know if you can see that. Look how bad that is. I hit a bridge in Fort Lauderdale with Matt and Tim, TJ. I straight up and hit the bridge, and then it came straight down and hit the parking lot. And the camera disconnected. I did solder it back on, and it is working now. So,
Holy hell.
you know, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're
Time to
looking
go
for
to
you, Tim.
work. Time to go to work. He's going to go on a fire call.
So it's working now. I got that, and I got. Should be familiar to you, Dustin. This guy.
We got. Oh yeah. Yep. Same thing.
Mobula 7. And I bought this from Get FPV or whatever the hell it is. And it was new, and I smacked it off the ceiling a couple times in my living room. And everything seemed okay. One of my motors was bad. I had to replace the motors on it already. Yeah. So I bought a pack of 4 motors for $32 from Amazon.
Almost done.
Damn.
Wow.
Kick it.
It's
Very nice.
Yeah.
Is that a 5-inch? I usually don't ask a guy this, but is that a 5-inch?
Yeah, it's 5-inch.
Okay. Sorry, that was bad.
Cool.
No. What's up? I know, I just got the thing. So.
Well, maybe if I can learn to fly these things a little bit. I tell you, I still have everything. I keep talking about it, but I need to maybe turn my controls down a little bit. Everything's still at 100%. It's just too twitchy for me, especially that Mobula. That thing's fast. Seems to me. It seems to be fast to me. You know,
pretty quick.
The other one, the Beta 75, is a little easier to control. But I should turn the controls down to probably 35%. Okay. You know.
Yeah. Scaling back a little bit. Oh, it's not so quick. Slow it down for you.
But once you get used to flying like that, and if you turn it up, you're gonna have to relearn all over again, right?
No, you'll be used to, how it actually handles. Get your practice in on the sim and low speed, and then when you think you're ready to go full speed with it, scale the motors back up.
So I gotta learn Betaflight.
That in itself. Well, you know what? Joshua Bardwell has all kinds of interesting information. YouTube makes me very smart.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
But I actually might have to jump off there.
What is that?
Damn.
We got a
tornado. Extreme what?
We have a tornado on the ground.
What the hell?
Yeah, we're getting tornadoes right now.
Damn.
So
that's not good at all.
It says take shelter now in the basement or utility room on the lowest floor.
Damn.
Do you get a lot of tornadoes by you?
Yeah, we do.
Who, me?
I live in Florida. We don't get hurricanes anymore. They all just go to Johnny Droneflyer's house.
Yeah, I'm by St. Louis, but we do get a lot of tornadoes around here.
Are you in the tornado belt or tornado alley?
Oh yes, right in the middle of it.
Yep.
Yep, it's actually on the ground.
Do you have a cellar?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
When was the last time you actually had to go down there?
About a month ago.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, we get them a lot. So I guess I should go ahead and jump off there. Yep, it is on the ground.
Oh shit! How far away from you?
Tim, you got an offer there. Hit me up. I have a lot of experience with beta flight. Edge.
Like 7 miles.
All right, man. I will. We'll do, Sean. Cheers.
All right, I'll jump back on if this thing goes by.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Damn. Well, good luck with that.
Whew.
Stay safe.
Will do. I'm heading to the basement.
Mm. Corey, man, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, be careful, Dustin. Let us know how everything turned out.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll be back on, hopefully.
Now I know your name's not Jeff. I can call you Dustin.
No doubt. All right, I'll jump back in if this thing passes.
All right, buddy. Stay safe.
I'll try.
And then there was 2.
Yeah, we don't get tornadoes. We don't get anything. My wife's funny though. You know, she grew up in the Philippines, and she keeps saying, "I want to see her. I want to see a hurricane." No, you don't. I want to see a hurricane. No, you don't. Our house is not a concrete bunker like your house was over there. You know, I don't. And I've been lazy the last couple of seasons with all this, the busiest seasons ever, and nothing's touching us. You know, I haven't I don't have shutters. I've been putting up plywood, and what a pain in the ass. So heavy, and it's not even good protection. Plywood's not even good anyway. So eventually, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and spend the money, and have them installed.
Yeah.
But I mean, this year, nothing. Last year, nothing. You know, on the East Coast.
Yeah, East Coast wasn't like, we had some bad storms in the 80s, but I would say probably mid 90s too. But that was southern Jersey.
I got all prepared for it too. I have a generator, so I have a shed back there, so I have a generator. It's in the shed, and I got an opening in the wall, and I put the vent in there that's hooked up to the generator. So if the generator is running, it powers the vent. The fan comes on, so the exhaust shoots out, and all good to go. I actually installed. Don't tell the local people here. The local. I did it myself. I went to my box and I put the amp, the 30 amp breaker, and I have this. There's a thing. What the hell's it called? Anyway, it makes it legal. You can't turn that breaker on without turning off the main.
Okay,
the last thing you want to see is the main power to come on while the generator is still running.
That's right. Yep.
So it's either one or the other, which is pretty cool. So I set that up. I put a box on the outside of the house to plug the cable into, and I can power my house. And that generator, I overtaxed the crap out of it. I bought it when we actually had the power out for 3.5 days.
Yeah.
And my central air, what I did was I turned everything else off because it's only a 5,500 watt volt, whatever, watt a generator. So I turned everything off. And the problem with AC, especially central AC, it's a big draw, but not while it's running. It's when it kicks on, Right. And so what I did was I turned that thermostat way down, turned everything else off, let it kick on.
Yep.
And once it was running, then I put everything else back on again, and I turned the house into an ice box. And then I shut it off.
Work.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to kick off and kick back on again, because then it would probably, blow up the generator.
Steve's asking you a question saying, how's your SHIB going, Bill?
My SHIB?
Crypto.
Oh, I haven't done anything.
SHIB new.
I haven't done a thing.
It's going up.
I know, Shiba. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's like anything else. They could have done Bitcoin back in the beginning too, and it was interesting to me, and I didn't do it. I should have got tied. What was your friend's name?
Steve.
The guy with no, not Mika Steve. The Asian looking fella that was starting up.
Tiwi.
Yeah. I just got hit. He just hit me up again. He started up that company. How's he doing?
Yeah, he's doing all right. It's coming good. It's doing real good.
Still
I'm
probably going to
surprised.
maybe I'll throw $500 at him and see what he can do with it.
Yeah, he'll make you money somehow. He's always good with that.
No, I don't have any, Steve. I kept talking about it, and it's like anything else. I didn't do it.
Procrastinate. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a big one. Yep.
You know, I'm reading these negative articles about Shiba Inu, and it's like but like I should have done it anyway because I could afford to lose the $500. But
Right.
who knows what it could have turned into? And there was a point where it really dropped again. You know, down to how many zeros? 5 zeros, 7 zeros. You know, it was below 6. You know, and
Yeah.
I should have done it. You have 250 million.
Yeah.
Really?
He goes to a cent. He's rich.
You're
retire.
You're right.
Hell yeah.
Well, where's it at now? Let's look it up. Let me see. Shiba Inu.
Oh, is it 5 zeros? I don't know. NKN went up the other day pretty fast and down. It was at 37. Went to 71. Now down to 47. Well, it's still that 10 gap. Yeah. All right. Steve, get up here, man. What are you waiting for?
It went up 12 point. Oh, it's way up, isn't it? It's only got
good.
It's only got 4 zeros now.
It's going good.
Son of a gun.
Well, look at Ethereum. It's at 4,100 US. Or Aussie. Yeah, I think it's going to keep on going up and up and up and up and up and up.
You think, huh?
Yeah, I think so. It'll have its tendency to drop like everything does, and Steve was telling me that they're going to burn heaps of them. Right when they burn it, that thing is going to go. Going to go right.
No, I mean it's a novelty one. You can't really use it to buy and sell anything. So that's the thing that makes you a little concerned.
What, crypto?
I'm talking about Shiba.
I bought this whole office. Everything in this office is bought with crypto.
That's really cool. With what? Probably Ethereum, right?
Yeah. And I think 0.2 of Bitcoin. I used a little bit of it, but I ain't touching no more.
We're heading for another pandemic. What makes you say that, Mike?
We're heading to another pandemic. It's going to go up for a bit. I reckon once they burn some of that Shibu, it's gonna go. That's what always happens when they burn.
You can buy it directly now, right? Or no?
I think so. Yeah.
Because at the time I was looking at it, I was going to have to buy Ethereum and then trade it.
I'm pretty sure. Well, you might have to do that still. I'm not really sure. You can ask Steve about that. He'll know.
Well, that's what they were talking about. They were creating more convenient ways to access it, to buy it.
Yeah. Well, that would be good. That's right. Make sure you wash your hands, especially when you go to the bathroom, because never mind.
It's amazing. People are like, I work in a bowling center, and it's not like I spend time in the bathroom, but you'd be amazed how many guys go in there, take a leak, and don't wash their hands.
Yeah. It's kind of disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And people you'd never expect, and you shake, I mean, it was bad enough. That's bad enough to begin with, but to do it now, I mean, you're just an idiot.
There you go. He's saying
it's on most markets now. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
All right.
My
What day of the week is the best day to buy it? Let me see.
well, 2 a.m. is the best for trading. Well, that's my time. So 2 a.m. yours would be what, 11 a.m. in the morning. But my first wife, her dad was half owners in a bowling alley, and we used to bowl all the time. That's how I got better and better and better at it. But I started bowling when I was 9 years old, so I was in the league when I was 12.
When I started managing bowling centers, I hadn't bowled since I was a kid. You know, I
I
tell
love
you, I spent 5-6 days a week there. I mean, I could be a great coach, but you got to
Yeah.
practice. It's all about practice.
Oh yeah. I
People
mean,
don't
I used to
understand.
play every day after school, and that's back in the day when a game was 25 cents.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty expensive to run a bowling center now. There's more. I
Yeah.
mean, between the insurances because of the lawsuits, and I mean, it's just and the electricity. It's just crazy.
Yep. Well, it's like over here they call it 10 pin. They don't call it bowling. They call it 10 pin bowling, but
Well,
it's
I mean,
too expensive. Too expensive.
even here, there's something called 10-pin bowling versus candlestick versus duck pin versus a bunch of. But it's expensive. I don't say expensive. I mean, what's not expensive?
That's
You
true.
know?
Back home when I was still at home, I think in the last league I was in, it was on Wednesday nights and then Fridays they used to have that rainbow bowling. So the head pin would be like $10, or it would go up different nights. You'd have the music going and everything. I like doing
Rainbow,
that.
right? You mean
Yeah, they
like
call it
you mean like
rainbow.
cosmic bowling? Is that what you're talking about? The
No, they call
disco.
it rainbow. They call it rainbow.
See, here rainbow means something else.
Yeah. Well, might be.
We have rainbow leagues with LGBTA leagues and stuff like that.
Oh no, nothing like that. This one it's like if you get a head pin, it was well, it could be as much as $50 if you get a strike, but you got to get a strike, and they got to be in a certain color. And yeah, I used to make
Yeah,
some good
we'd have
money.
no tap tournaments like that. We had the 9-pin no tap tournaments with colored pins, and
Yeah.
the pin was in the heads. There'd be 3 colored pins in there, and depending on where they were, you had a chart. And you could be bowling for 50 cents or $2 or
Yeah, it's
whatever.
just like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that. And then what we used to play after our Wednesday night bowling, we used to get together like 4 or 5 of us and play poker. That was pretty fun. And that's
Yeah,
when all the speed balls
we,
would come out, man. You just throw as hard as possible.
we do cards when we're bowling. Like tonight, my little league there, my partner Bill, he that's our team's name's Too Many Bills because we're both Bill. And there's another couple. It's like 2 other Bills in the league, so that's the name of our team. Too Many Bills, which works 2 ways because who doesn't have too many bills? Anyway, we do $3. It's 3 games. Of course, it's a league. 3 games, $1 a game, and every time you make a mark, you pull a card.
That's right. Yeah.
The 5-card draw, and 5-card stud basically, and
Yeah. That's what we did.
and then if you win the first, you win the pot. There's 3 pots, 1 for each game.
Yeah, I learned that off from my first wife's dad. Man, he used to play it every Friday, and every time, because I had a high average. It was like 250 at the time, no 260 or something. And every time I would just go there to fucking watch him play. Oh, come on, man, you got to be my sub. I was like, come on, I just want to watch you play. I don't want to bowl. Yeah, 260 average. My highest game was a 278, I think it was. I almost got the 300 ring. And her dad has 2 of them. And he always wears them around. Like, you son of a...
No, Chris, I don't 3D print. I've actually tossed around the idea of picking up a printer, though.
It's fun, addicting.
It'd just be one more thing I like that probably going to sit. Why do you
known for
ask? Huh?
I'm known for that.
I know, but you buy a lot of stuff and then it just sits.
Yeah. I gotta buy more filament.
What do you use? PLA usually, or PL, whatever the hell it is? PLA usually.
PLA for now. I'm going to switch over to PETG very soon, and TPU.
And I talk about it like I know what I'm talking about, but I've actually researched, different, researched it a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm one of
there's
those.
a good community too for
Yeah.
training people. Good community. Yeah. Really good. Drone Pool. He's in the printing. Mika Steve, of course. Yeah, there's a couple people. Night Train. He's in it.
I know.
Pretty good.
Welsh Rob.
Good. Welsh Rob. Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah. How do you know I'd be good? What makes you think I'd be good at it?
Yeah.
I'd be trying to 3D print myself a hamburger or something.
Yeah, that's right, Night Train. Yeah. One. I had 3 of them, buddy. But yeah, time to change materials.
You have one long print under your belt.
Yeah, it can be a lot of work, believe me. Tuning your machine, getting it right. You'll end up pulling out your hair some days. Just
You had a printer, right? You got to get toner. Get away from ink. Get toner.
Yeah. Dan's a good bloke. I like Dan. Drone Pool. Might be.
Yeah. All right, you got me convinced. I'm going to buy one now.
Yeah, you got the Ender 3.
You're the second person to tell me that.
Ender 3s, I reckon, is the best one out of mine. Except mine, I got to change the motherboard in it. But this new mock-up of Ender 3, it's a Soval 1, and I like it. Fucking good printer. Yeah, Ender 3 Pro V2. Yeah, Ender 3 V2. Yeah, that's what I got. And Steve, he has 3 of them.
300 threes.
Mm.
And what's he doing with them? I mean, you guys selling what you produce, or you just doing it as a hobby, or?
We're doing it as a hobby. That's what we do. Yeah, that took 25 hours, Mike. So yeah, you gotta get. Yeah, you gotta tune it. You gotta tune the machine, and sometimes it's non-stop. Yeah, Mike's right. It's upgraded already from an Ender 3. That's what a V2 is. There might be 2 things change, and that's it.
Ender 3 Pro V2. Okay, let's see how much money you make. You're trying to talk me into spending. Let's see.
I think right now in America, it's probably under 300. I'm pretty sure. Mike might know. He might know. Mike has, I think, 2 Ender 3 Pros. I think 2 or 3. 2. That's right, Chris. He's gonna buy it. I'm gonna go get a beer. It's 1 o'clock. I think I deserve it. Be right back.
Ender 3 Pro V2. With upgraded 32-bit silent motherboard, carborundum glass platform, resuming printing, blah blah blah. $285.
Yep. I thought that was around the price. I haven't. Which one was that? The Ender 3 V2?
This is the Ender 3 V2 3D printer upgraded with 32-bit silent motherboard, whatever that means. Carborundum glass platform. I know what that means.
Yep.
Resuming printing function, free filaments and nozzles.
Okay.
What
board does it say it has? Is it a 4.2.2 or a 4.2.7?
What the top already says upgraded, so I have to take a look here.
Yeah. Edge just put a link in there, and Mike just said that's the one.
This is the one?
Yep.
Now let's show it to you.
Yeah, see, I only have one machine with direct drive and metal extruder, but that's on the Sobol. That's pretty good. Go down some.
Can you read that?
Yeah, right there. Hold on. I don't think it'll tell you what board it has in it. Yeah, it just says silent board. Yeah, that's what Mike's saying. It won't tell you what, if it's 4.2.2 or 0.7. But that's the one that Mike was talking about. That's the one that I have. Steve has 3 of them.
Advanced self-developed motherboard equipped with the upgraded control chip. The end of looking over here.
Yeah, that's true. And no, that's not the link that you sent. Sean sent you a link in the chat if you want to try that one.
Okay.
Creality will support no matter where you buy it from. That's true. Very true. If you get it from China, it's free shipping, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that right, Mike? Free shipping. And in the printing community, we always we help each other out. Very much so. We give each other STLs and everything, profiles, and we help each other out. Yeah, Mike has that link in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, Mike. Pretty sure. In the YouTube one, it just has the regular thing that you can click on, but
I can't copy that link from in here. I'm going to have to go into YouTube.
yeah, maybe I can get it for you. Hold on.
Well, no, I just have to go into YouTube. I just have to pull the chat up in YouTube and get it.
Yep. $2.59 ships from US.
Yeah, I see it now. Right from Creality's website.
Yep. Free shipping. It should be. Nah, they're fun. You would really like it. You would really like getting into printing. I reckon you will. Just don't buy. See, my problem was my first printer I bought an Adventure 3. You plugged it in, you press start. And if anybody's getting into printing, don't do it that way. You want to learn your machine as much as possible. Okay. Learn how to tune it, learn how to do the profiles, learn what's in a profile in the Cura slicer. You need to do that. Plug and play is crap.
Yeah, this is the same one. I mean, they're using the same verbiage here. Self-developed silent motherboard. But this is right from their website, so.
That might be a upgrade different than what I got. I don't know. They might have upgraded it more since I got one. Yeah, and watch lots of videos, Mike said. Yep, that's true. And we can give you some video, or we can give you some channels to go to, like Shep and all that.
All right. Yeah, I mean, there's been many times I wished I was able to, when I'm fixing something or working something, that I could create what I need.
Yep. I mean, like that Tiny Hawk that you got, I think it was, and you cracked the shell or whatever. You can print one up. Yep.
Yeah, that's it's not a Tiny Hawk. It's a Beta 75.
Oh, okay. Beta 75. And you
can I have a couple more. Yeah, Doc actually sent me some extras of these, but yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm sure, and I'm sure there's people out that have already posted the.
Yep. Oh, I'm still learning. I need to learn a lot more, but it's an ever growing thing. You keep on learning. Not one printing guy can tell you that they know everything. I don't. Never met one. But if they are, well, good on them. But I like it. And
History in the making. Bill's buying a printer. Hey, don't jump the gun there, Haas. I'm about to spend way too much money going to spin up.
Yeah, true. Well, that's the thing with these the payments. You can make payments on them too.
Oh no! If I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy it. You know, that's not that much money. You know, I mean, what the less than $300?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just to get the printer. I'm gonna have to buy some supplies. You know, I mean, what else am I gonna need besides filament?
Oh, you can if you just want it stock standard, not really much except filament. Like I blinged mine out. If you can see, blinged it all out. I connected it to a Raspberry Pi that Sean Edge FPV gave me for my birthday. I hooked that all up. I blinged it out totally. That thing can work on its own. I reckon.
What's the Pi doing?
The Pi goes to Octoprint on my computer, so I can run that printer from here.
Oh,
yep.
That's very cool.
You'll see the cord going down on the ground, the white cord.
Yeah, I see it.
That's connected to the network on this computer. So it's pretty cool. He put light strips, gave me light strips for it, gave me everything. I bought a bunch of this to bling it out to stop it getting dust in the channels. That's why you see all the blue on it. Yeah. So.
Well, that's another thing too. I mean, you see some of them, they have the case, around it.
Yeah. That's.
Now, if you're printing with like resin or something like that, I mean, I guess you definitely want something like that, right?
Yeah, well, that's what Mike has. He all of his printers, both of his printers are enclosed into glass cases. Got LEDs around them. It's fucking all right. It's great. And like Mike said, I can get a thing called Spaghetti off of Octoprint. I can run the printer from this phone if I wanted to. So it's pretty cool. But he has not hit that point yet. Yeah, it can do a lot more. Yeah, it can.
Yeah. Well, now you got me thinking. I'll have to give that a shot.
Yep.
And then I can do reviews on 3D.
Yeah.
On 3D
well, that's
printers.
what I was thinking about doing on the Rowdy Bunch. Sometimes talk about printers and do this and do that.
Yeah, why not? Talk about it. Show folks how you did something that you're particularly proud of. And
yep. Well, I got another camera, so I can, as I fix things, I can show it. Show what I'm doing. Yeah, Sean is right. And, well, Mike is right too. The enclosure that he built, he keeps it enclosed because ABS. You need an enclosure to keep all the heat in. Yeah. But that Pi.
So if you're doing PLA, that's less sensitive to temperature change or.
Yeah, PLA. Well, the only thing you have to worry about is like humidity. Sean taught me this. The different elevations in each state. If it's a real high elevation and everything, there's different settings that you got to put into it. And, it might go to a hotter bed. You might have to go to a hotter nozzle. It depends sometimes on elevation of where you live. But there's different things. Like if Edge or Mike would get up here, they can tell you a hell of a lot more than I can.
Yeah, I'm at a pretty high elevation. I think we're at 15 feet here.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. I think it's 15 feet, my house.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Jason. You first, but You can do it. Print a printer. Well, with the machines they have out now, I reckon they can.
Yeah, I'm reading what they're saying here about ABS is difficult.
ABS is a different kind of monster. I haven't got into it yet. When I do, I'm probably going to have to talk to Mike or Sean about it. And hey, Marcel, how you doing? Yeah, there's each type of like every time you change your roll, you're going to have to do a flow print or check your flow rate. So it's different on everything. You just got to, there you go. What Sean just said. There you go. That's right. Gunner. I'm a gunner. Everybody knows that. I'm a gunner. Gonna do this. Gonna do that. Gonna do this. Gonna do that. I'm getting there.
Well,
but I did do this the other day.
Wow.
Fucking 4 hours. It's still messed up though.
What's messed up about it?
Right there, if you can see it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
And right there, across there, and right there was the worst one. Layer shift. So I'm going to take the Dremel to it. Dremel sanding tool I got to it. And yeah, right, Justin. I don't fucking think so. I don't pay nobody's rent except mine, bro. No way in hell.
How you doing, Justin? Well, I'm gonna tell you what. It's gonna be an early night tonight.
All right.
I don't feel so hot. I appreciate you coming in and carrying the show for me, though, Tim.
Hey, I appreciate you having me up. Really, yeah.
Oh, anytime. I mean, look out for me. I'll still be in there here and there. I just don't think the regular thing is working out so much. But although I had a pretty good showing tonight, then I figure.
Yeah. Well, if you're up Friday morning at 6 a.m., but I don't know what time you go to work. But if you're up and catch a rowdy bump.
Oh, I'll definitely stop in to see you before I go in. I have to be at work at 8 o'clock. No, Friday's not so bad. Friday, I don't have to be there till 10 o'clock. My
there
time.
You go. Yeah. Pop on in.
10 a.m. my time. Not so bad.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for having me up.
Yeah. No, and Chris, Chris, you're going to be at Spin Up, right? He's saying hope to see me soon. I'm sure I'll see you there. I am going to stream from there. I mean, I'm sure everybody's going to stream from there. There'll be more streaming than you can shake a stick at Spin Up.
Yeah. Well, I might start up a live stream. We'll see what these guys want to do. If they want to pop on over to my live stream, and I'll start it up.
Right now?
Yep. I'll send some invites, or everybody go to my channel, and I'll put the link in the chat. Well,
I haven't eaten all day, and I'm actually feeling a little not so hot. So if I feel a little better, I'll stop in and say hello.
All right. Well, take care of yourself first.
Guys, thanks for coming in. I appreciate the support. I really do like you all. You all seem like really, really good guys. It's funny to say that because I haven't met like any of you in person.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the only ones I met in person was Ari, Steve, and Matt.
I think I met Night Train. You were at South Florida last year, right?
Night Train was.
Yeah, he was there. I think. Were you there? You weren't there, were you?
No.
Oh,
I'm here in Australia.
Well, you never know. I mean, you're a hot shot.
No.
Let's take a flight up to Florida just to hang out with a bunch of drunks.
Well, I do say one thing. After I'm getting my I'm getting my 2 shots, and I'm gonna try to come over back home next year for about 3 months.
And where will you be? That's right, Justin. I definitely met you. I hung out with you for a little bit. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I'm going to be all over the place. I'm going to go say hi to some of my family, not all of them, but yeah. But yeah, I might take a ride up to Canada and yeah, be good.
Well, Canada's kind of far from me.
Yeah. No, I'll be all over the place meeting people. That'll be good.
Well, if you make it down south, that'd be great. It'd be awesome.
Oh, I most definitely will because my cousin lives in Florida. He lives in Bradenton, so I might pop in there for like a week.
Yep. Sure. That sounds well. You definitely make sure. Well, we'll be in touch before then, obviously. So.
Oh yeah. I want to definitely go see Mike. Hey, you got the spare room up? Yeah.
Up and ready.
Definitely. All right, buddy. You have a good night and take care of yourself.
I appreciate it.
Want to pop over and I might start it up. You never know.
Go to Tim's channel, damn it.
All right, good night.
Take care, y'all.
Take care.